Time for baseball now on the show. As you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Number 21 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping up now, Steve Cook. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Steve Cook. All right, one time right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, David Peralta, one of the great stories in baseball. Look, this guy was a pitcher, couldn't get to the big leagues as a pitcher, went to independent ball and redid himself, put himself in the outfield and became a pretty good hitter. But one thing for sure, we know he can throw it.
Digging in to try it again,
now
Chris
batting.
Owings.
Here we go, guys.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Owings.
1 out now, 1 out.
Ready on 1 and 2. On the ground to third. Cook. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later.
Striding in once again, Chris Owings. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Down here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Steve
Come on, baby,
Cook
get your pitch up
will
there.
stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle.
Hey, looks like
and
you're
that's
shopping in the
through
gaps,
for
kid.
a hit.
Got a
Well,
way
it
to
looks
square
like
it up.
just a
Great
ground ball
job.
base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Ready once again, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 2
fielder,
thus far in this one.
number 3, Michael Taylor.
Hey, get a good one.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Ready for another shot now, Manny Castro.
batting,
He started out the
first
evening 0
baseman,
for 2 so far.
Manny
2
Castro.
runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Peralta is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2. Digging in once again, Steve
batting,
Cook. He
third
homered
baseman,
earlier and is 2 for 3 to
Steve
this point.
Cook.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready for another chance? Michael
Center
Taylor,
fielder,
previously
number 3,
against Matt Alberts,
Michael
1 for 4.
Taylor.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Owings has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital, just down the street from that building.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Number 21 earns his first win of the season. A.J. Ramos wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Digging in, Steve Cook. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Guy. See it? Drive it right here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around. Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Harper is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been 1st and 3rd with 1 away, which is a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Murphy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 on the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that 1 run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Get your pitch, huh?
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So they score 4 times on just 2 hits. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So stepping in, Steve Cook.
3rd baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. The look by Perez. Now the pitch.
Ball.
In tied at 93.
Right now. Let's go,
ball
kid.
1. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak. And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
10-4 the final in this game. Steven Strasburg earns the win, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
National. 10 runs on 11 hits.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Scherzer will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I'm really looking forward to watching this guy pitch. He had over 250 strikeouts last year. When you get to that mark, it just tells you a lot about the stuff that you have and the ability to put away hitters. I'm looking for that today, to watch him put away a number of hitters in this game as well.
Batting third
At
baseman.
the plate, Steve Cook, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April, and maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Batting
He was
fourth.
one of the stars from yesterday's
fielder.
game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. Gone! A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. 4th home run here in the early going as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting fifth.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Right here.
Well, this team is really struggling, and the last thing you want to do is be behind 3-0 after the first inning. I mean, that just tells you how bad things have been going for them.
Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's got 5 base hits in
Let it fly.
17
Let's go right here.
at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a liner. Throw gets him. 2 down. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn.
Jake Lamb standing in now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Hey, no outs now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, that's what you call getting on top of one. High fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slapped it the other way for a hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, your pitch right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at.
Now,
more than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind nothing in 2 now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Ready on 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Number 66 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. At the plate, Steve Cook. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Steve Cook.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Popped up. Calling for it, Goldschmidt. 2 down. Into the box, number 66.
1 for
2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 66.
No outs here, huh?
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Is there. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
At the plate, Steve Cook. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6.
Steve Cook.
Hey, get a good one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Ready with the 0-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
The 0-2 delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cook is retired, and there's one. So coming to the plate, Steve
Third
Cook.
baseman, Steve Cook.
See it up and drive it, huh?
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Peralta. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Well, they say you should aim to win 3 out of 4 at home. But they sweep the 4-game series and give this home crowd a lot to cheer about. Bring on the next guys.
8-5 today. Washington get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Tanner Roark claims the win out of the pen, his first. Robbie Ray couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. A.J. Ramos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs.
A skipper praises his team for a stellar start to their campaign.